revolution is
an overthrow
of an established government
by the people. Hello, my name is Rose and I'm here to talk about the French Revolution. So the French Revolution lasted 10 years. French society was made up of 3 states. The first estate consisted of the clergy. The second estate consisted of nobles. The third estate consisted of the majority of the population, basically the rest of the population. The first estate and the second estate did not have to pay any taxes. The third estate had to pay all of the taxes. And since it consisted of the majority population, such as wealthy merchants, professors, lawyers, and the peasants. So after this, the 14th left France in debt. So since he left France in debt, so the government basically had to borrow more and more money. And since the third estate became extremely mad because since the country was in debt, so the prices on grain was rising. So they started to question. Enlightenment ideas started to impact and started to question why does the first, second estate does not have to pay any taxes? Well, they're the wealthiest. They don't have to pay any taxes while we're poor and we have to pay taxes. So on July 14, 1789. The city of Paris seized the spotlight from the National Assembly meeting in Versailles. The Bastille was a symbol to the people of France, representing the years of abuse by the monarchy. They wanted to take advantage of whatever they could so that they could overthrow the government because they did not want an absolute monarch. They just wanted to get rid of it. They wanted a republic or a government ruled by the people. So they knew that they needed to get rid of their leaders, King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. So they beheaded them. So some of the documents included the Declaration of the Rights of Men and the Citizens, which all men were born with natural rights, which were meant to be protected. So Declaration asserted freedom of religion, and for tax to be levied according to ability to pay, because some people couldn't pay the taxes, but they were required to, as those who should have been paying the taxes did not have to.
Hi, my name is Jessica Clore and I'm here to talk about the American Revolution. So after the French and Indian War, the British were in debt. So to make up for their war debt, they started heavily taxing the American colonies. And the American colonies didn't like this. Up to the American Revolution are things such as the Stamp Act, the Sons and Daughters of Liberty, the Townshend Acts, Boston Massacre, the Tea Act, and the Boston Tea Party. Some of the revolutionaries that were in the American Revolution were people such as Thomas Paine and Thomas Jefferson, Sam Adams, and Benjamin Franklin. And at the time before the American Revolution, the government was monarchy.
Hi, my name is Amy, and I am going to tell you about the Mexican Revolution. General causes of the revolution was the main guy, the Porfirio Diaz. He was a dictator over Mexico for 30 years. And the exploitation and poor treatment of the workers and great disparity between the rich and the poor. So, Porfirio Diaz, he wanted to take over Mexico and become the president of Mexico. But there are other leaders that didn't want to let this happen. So they all fought for power to be president over Mexico so they could make changes of what they want to do for Mexico. Diaz, he started making assaults for other people, for the other leaders that wanted to take the presidency. He made one of them kill one another, put one in prison for something he didn't commit, and well, yeah, he was basically the main guy. But there were others that wanted to become leaders for other reasons. They wanted to make the poor and the rich not so different from each other. He wanted them to come as one so the rich could help the poor, and the poor doesn't have to be treated so lowly just because they are poor.